In today's short analysis video, we will discuss on Salesforce stock. My dear friends, this stock has broken down from an important support level, and along with that there are multiple negative factors which has already been triggered, and that would allow us to capitalize an opportunity to short sell this stock. We can initiate a short sell position before a massive downside correction get triggered. Dear friends, if you're on the buy side, watch out guys. And this is an purely red alert analysis, because very soon you will witness the big downside fall on this stock. Dear friends, if you'll see, this was an bottom where the stock has given a massive upside rally in the form of upward parallel channel, and as long as the stock was trading under this upward sloping parallel channel, the stock got triggered with back to back higher highs. The first higher highs trigger here, the second higher rise over here, and the last higher rise here. But as soon as this upward parallel channel got triggered on the downside, first time its higher highs sequence shifted to lower lows, and this is an area where we got into major breakdown. Here we got into major breakdown. The first one is upward parallel channel got trigger on the downside, and the second one is higher highs shifted to lower lows. Whenever the higher highs get shifted to lower lows, we mark that area as a confirmation that stock has completed the upside move and it's ready for a correction. And very first thing we have to do is to protect your short-term profit and avoid buying, and in fact you can initiate a short position. You have to take the three necessary steps. If you are on the short term profit, first protect your profit, secondly avoid buying, and the third one is to initiate a short position. And now, my dear friends, we will see the diversion. If we'll put in diversion indicators, you'll be surprised to know there is a clear cut negative diversion. If you'll see, the price action is tilting the higher peaks on the upper side, but the same thing is tilting on the downside on the RSI, and this is a level where we got in breakdown, and it will going to pump the stock momentum on the downside. And my dear friends, now we will witness the price action, the most important, that is in chart pattern. If you'll see over here, you will be able to witness there is a negative chart pattern breakdown that we call it as an head and shoulder pattern. My dear friends, this pattern is very dangerous pattern. Whenever this kind of pattern trigger on the chart, you have to become alert. You have to watch out if you are on the buy side, because this will going to create a massive impact of downside move, my dear friends. And it's already been triggered from this neckline. If you'll see, this neckline is already been triggered with high volume. It's got sustained below the neckline, and now very soon you will witness the price will be reaching to a target of first target. You will witness first target very soon. You will witness $140, and after that there is a $125. So that there is a massive downside move, my dear friends. And also be, this, that there is some kind of support in between, because stock has given a, stock has already traveled a good downside over here. So there could be a possibility its lower time frame RSI would have gone oversold. So due to oversold, and to get the RSI cool off, it will give you a bounce, but don't get trapped on the bounce. It's, so what happens with the retailers, whenever they get a bounce to cool off the RSI, they take that as a serious buying opportunity and they get trapped. So my dear friends, whenever you get a bounce, wait for a confirmation when the bounce get fizzle out. And once the bounce get fizzle out with a negative candlestick structure breakdown, then look that bounce as an opportunity to short sell. And then, because there is a possibility that stock will give you a bounce because of RSI oversold, and as I told you, to cool off the RSI there could be a bounce. So don't get trapped on the bounce with an buying side. Okay, use that bounce to cover your long position, and use that bounce to initiate a short position. All right, use that bounce to cover your long position, and use that bounce to initiate a short position. Now, this, unless and until this high won't get taken out, the stock structure, all the, unless and until this high won't get taken out on closing basis, all the bounce will be utilized as an opportunity to short sell with a target of 140 to $125 on the downside. This is it. And my dear friends, also I want to alert you that this area of neckline will act as a strong resistance. So far this wasn't support, but now this neckline turned support into an important resistance, and the short seller stop loss will be above this important resistance, so that it won't get triggered so easily. And if it does trigger, then there will be a short covering bounce, but that will be a very rare chance. This is it for today's analysis, my dear friends. And why this, and also I want to share you that why this neckline become a resistance, why this support become a resistance, because all negative factors got trigger here. This was an area where we have seen the upper parallel channel got trigger on the downside. This is an area where we have identified higher highs shifted to lower lows. This is an area where we have clearly identified the diversion between the price action and the RSI. And this is an area where we have witnessed the breakdown of negative chart structure, that we call it as a head and shoulder pattern. So with due respect to all the negative breakdowns, this area of neckline so far was in support, but now it has turned into an important resistance. And now this resistance will act as an opportunity for a safeguard for short seller. This is it for today's analysis, my dear friends. If you really love my analysis, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button for more such videos.